Praise the Lord, everybody. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord, everybody. Hallelujah. 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 See, I don't know what season of life you're going through right now, and I don't know if it's a season of death or life, abundance or lack, growth or lying dormant, a season of rest or work, or a season of giving or receiving. But I want you to know this, family, that these seasons are necessary. Amen? Amen. See, when God closes a door in your life, he wants us to break free. And he wants us to expand our perspective. And we are no longer restricted. We got to allow God to use all the negativity in our life because he's using it for our good. Amen. See, on the opposite side of that closed door, we are dead in our trespasses, living in a lifeless dimension. Can I get a witness up here, somebody? Hallelujah. See, this is your season to shed that old wintry dry skin. Amen. So if you're tired of being held back, and if you're tired of being held up, and you need to be delivered from all the hell of 2019, if you know God got your back in 2020, I want you to open up your mouth and give God a praise. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Won't you stand to your feet and give God a stupendous praise? Hallelujah. Somebody cry out to Jesus. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Your cry will be the knock at the door. Hallelujah. Your praise will pull down strongholds. Hallelujah. Your praise will shut the door of that flawed mentality. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. This is the season that everything is going to fall into place because God said his grace is sufficient. God says, I will make all things new. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. I hope y'all brought your fire with you tonight. Hallelujah. This empowerment piece that I wrote is one of my personal testimonies. And it's titled Closing of One Door. And I hope it provokes a thought in your heart tonight. It is the closing of one door. While I stand silently in the hallway, wondering and waiting for the next door to open. The absence of sound and isolation becomes deafening. It is the closed door that keeps my attention, deep attachments to the past. It interferes with this present moment, hard to let go of old memories and the testimonies that are hoarded in the cupboard of my heart. My thoughts are in suspension, focusing my attention on the loss, failure, and frustration on the door that has been closed. Life have left me in this vestibule, and I should be praising him in the hallway, the waiting room to my destiny. Can I be content in this small room? Feel the need to lay down everything at the foot of the cross, but my flesh fails, my self-reliance fades, and the temptation to cannibalize my own dreams. This is a hard place to be. I'm drawing different and negative conclusions of the open door mission, having no grounding in truth, trying to gain clarity of the unfinished business. It's my divine appointment, no opportunity I cannot afford to miss. He stretches me in the waiting, like a pregnant woman's skin stretches as she carries the baby. And as air flows in and out of this body, I'm still trying to find stillness in every breath. It is the closing of one door that means so much. Still trying to recapture something behind the closed door that is no longer there. Letting go is painful. And it feels like a piece of my soul has been taken away and placed in a different corner of this earth. And I had plenty of experience with shut doors, and they rarely close quietly. And many times I reopened this closed door throughout my life, and the pain and struggle has grown powerfully. Often, this closed door hurts, even causes lasting damage. See, you do not understand that I found love through that door for the first time. I created life through that door. I lost myself, found myself, destroyed myself, and pieced myself back together through that door. And I learned every lesson I could possibly learn from that door. But this door has no more to teach. The only thing left to do is lock it from the inside and out, no breach. Chains, padlocks, so the key doesn't exist anymore. Shutting the door means no more hope for that path as I'm leaving one season of life and stepping into the unknown. Moving from frustration to endurance. It is not easy as taking off my shirt and putting on another one. I spent a lot of time experimenting with habits. And I realized there are things from my former season that doesn't belong in my new season. My future will never be found in my past. No more being trapped between Pharaoh's army and the Red Sea, flip-flopping on issues, caving into pressure. Yes, complaining comes easy. All right. It's the closing of one door. And I'm crossing over from winter to spring, and all the heaviness that was collected in my aura and energy, I'm in a state of transitioning. Raise me from the dead, shake off the paralysis of fear, rebuild my sense of identity. God is setting me up for an open door. Yes. And I'm going to step into my new season and get ready for the outpour. No need to walk around with heavy sweaters, scarves, gloves, and hats. Because as God opened the door to my new season, he cancels the heat wave season of roadblocks. And he shuts down the drought spell of various walls. And he uproots the hibernation period of open doors. And he destroys the dormant stage of mental oppression. It is the closing of one door. Not by his might, not by his power, but by his spirit. He's putting away my garments of the past season. See, that old get up will no longer work for me in my due season. Yes, I feel a little insecure. And yes, there is some resistance. But God said that I don't need your vote. And I don't need your likes. I don't need your support. I expected your resistance. All I need is your obedience. And God says what I'm doing is greater than how you feel. He says box up that prison jumpsuit and wrap up those grave clothes. No more swimming in old wine skins, but put to death that diseased mindset. Because there are museum pieces that will never be viewed. I'm entering into my divine destiny with garments of fine linen. God is using my struggles as vehicles, and I'm no longer a shipwreck. Thank you, Jesus. Tragedy hasn't stopped me. Heartbreak didn't defeat me. Amen. Failure didn't define me. And my actions will loosen the ties that binds me. And I'm gonna move closer to where I'm supposed to be. I'm getting locked in right now, baby, because I'm going into my new purpose. Hallelujah. I got that yoke-destroying anointing. I got that Deborah anointing to set people free. I got an assignment on my life. And this road may be taxing, but the promise is fulfilling. I'm entering into a new season of unlocked doors. I'm no longer a liability. I'm an asset, baby. Come on, somebody. I no longer call the shots in this new season. God made me uncomfortable to be unstoppable. Hallelujah. He qualified my call. Hallelujah. It's the closing of one door. And I got to submit to this new vision. Even when it feels like I'm losing, my miracle has already been placed in the room waiting for me. The closing of one door is a new beginning being birthed. The closing of one door is when God opens up another door. Amen.